back to the Unfiltered show, Dante. How was Florida?
It was beautiful. It was hot, not like in Philly. It's freezing out here. Florida was great. Went to Disney. We went to Epcot only though, because I don't know if you know, Disney tickets are expensive as hell right now.
They're different than usual?
Oh yeah, I mean like we've went, and I'm pretty sure it was like, well, it's we also didn't stay with Disney. When you don't stay in Disney, it's
more expensive.
But like overall, like I mean, we paid $150 for a person for tickets to go to Epcot. I mean, we were there for like 9 hours, so like I don't know, 11 and 8. Is that 9 hours? Yeah. That's 9 hours. Yeah, we were there for like 9 hours, so we really got our money's worth. We ate good. I mean, we ate around the world. We slightly drank around the world, but
you can get into Epcot without being able to go in the park.
Oh well, yeah.
Or you can be in the park, you just can't.
You can be in the park. You just won't obviously like you
have
to
ride
get there.
Anything.
Yeah, usually if you're staying on Disney property, you get like a bus that takes you everywhere. But if you're not, you have to like Uber or like Lyft. So that's what we had a van. But either way, it was a lot of fun. It was nice to relax for a little bit. We took a nice break, a quick break from work, and then a small break from the podcast. But now we're back with lots to talk about in sports. How was last week for you? Cold?
Good. Was it cold? I feel like there was a hot day last week. Maybe not though. I can't remember. I think one of the days was like 60.
How was softball last week?
Good. We won.
Nice.
And then we were gonna scrimmage the second team for a doubleheader, and the lights went out because I guess they didn't change time for daylight savings last week. But we played our first game, so it was fine.
Oh, well, at least you got one game in.
We played this team that we were going to play the second game at the end of the season, though.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. We won.
Hey, that's two. Is that a 2-win streak?
Yeah, we're 2-1 now.
Nice. Grand Slam the first week, or the second week really pumped up the team. Let me tell you. Well, that's good. A lot's been happening in sports recently, obviously, because we have been gone for 2 weeks now. I guess we'll start with Phillies. There's nothing really. I mean, yeah, we'll start with the Phillies.
So I think
Reese Hoskins is not
Reese is probably gone.
Yeah.
Nola.
How do you feel? Well, before we go on, how do you feel about that?
I would want him back just because he was good here, but I just don't know where he would go, where he would play.
Yeah, like realistically.
Unless Harper plays the outfield.
But he can't throw the ball.
I mean, he could probably play left field and just, when balls get hit to you, don't try and get the guy out at home and all.
But, like, that's, like...
The same thing as, like, Schwarber out there. He's not throwing the guy out at home.
True. But we have a new lineup where Schwarber doesn't even have to play.
That's right. I mean, Marsh isn't really throwing people out at home either, but, you could put him in right still.
Yeah.
Nick wasn't throwing people out in right for the most part.
Nick's got a good arm, I think.
Yeah, it's fair, but, like, on deep balls, he's not throwing anybody out. Harper could.
Fair.
I mean, Reese can't really play the outfield.
I don't think Reese can play the outfield either. I think it'll be worse than Schwarber somehow.
And he can't DH because Schwarber will DH.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's nowhere to really put him, unfortunately.
Would you rather have Schwarber or have Hoskins at DH? Like, if you had it, like, if they were like, all right, we have one player to put at DH, the other one we're trading or getting rid of.
I mean, you got to keep Schwarber after the last few seasons, I think.
He's batting, 190 the last 3 seasons? I know he has, like, 120 home runs.
I mean, Reese was only batting, like, 230 or something with 30 home runs. So, I mean,
but one year didn't he bat, like, 280? No? Maybe?
A few years ago, I think.
Well, yeah, it's sad to go. It's sad to see him go.
There's a chance, I guess, he comes back. But it would be, like, a bench role type of play, I guess. So, he'd have to, like, accept the bench role. I don't know if he would want that.
Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, not for the money he wants. I don't think because he wants a lot of money.
I think he's getting, like, a prove-it deal this year. So, it'll be, like, 1 year... $10 million or something like that.
Huh?
I don't know whatever that is, but he's gonna get a 1 year deal from somebody if he has a really good season.
And they'll sign him.
They'll sign him, so he'll go back in their free agency.
Well, that's fair. That's a fair trade. I mean, if he goes, I'll be sad. But if he does, I mean, if he does go, I understand why. I mean, you can't keep everybody. Someone's got to go eventually. I mean, we lost Gene Segura last year. I mean, yeah, we got Trey Turner instead, but. Gene was batting like 290.
Yeah, I mean Nola.
He's no Trey Turner, but
and then Nola's the other one. Suppose he was talking to the Braves and Cardinals today, but supposedly, he's not out on us yet. We're still negotiating. So
if he goes to the Braves, do we peg him with eggs when he comes to Philly? No, I wouldn't do that to him. I mean, I don't want to see him. I definitely don't want to see him go. But
I think we're gonna re-sign him.
yeah, I think so
that's
too.
just they have to disagree on the money.
I think so too.
Which-
How old is he? Is he like 30 yet? Is he 29, 30?
I think he's around 30.
So he has a good 4 more years.
I mean, at least probably.
I'd assume.
And then I think Kimbrell's a free agent. I don't think we're re-signing him.
I don't think we should. I mean, I hate to be like that, but
Yeah, I mean he's older.
yeah, he kind of cost us the World Series trip.
Yeah.
Likely. So
And
I
then-
kind of feel like it's like if you let him go, it's like a
Oh, Lorenzen was a free agent.
yeah. Well, we're not signing
It's.
him back.
I mean, if he wants to sign, I wouldn't sign him for. I would sign him for like a small deal.
well, I'm kind of hoping
he didn't
like,
do much.
Tyron Walker's coming back. Obviously,
Taiwan's back. He's back for years, unless we trade him.
Um,
We're not trading Nick.
I hope who you call it's coming back, or who you call it, Painter. Andrew Painter will be back this
Yeah,
year,
he
so
should,
he'll be our
hopefully.
starter. I assume.
We're probably gonna go after.
We're not trading Nick now.
No, we're not trading him.
Were we supposed to?
So there was rumors that we might try and trade him, but we're not. It's supposedly either at all anymore. We're not even exploring trades.
I mean,
Supposedly, if we don't get Nola, we're gonna go after Sonny Gray.
oh god,
So should be interesting if we do. I mean, they've had very similar numbers, but
I feel like Noel's slightly better.
Noah's faced a lot more batters than Gray over the last like 3 years. So just
Well-
as he goes further in games.
Well, I guess we'll see then. I mean, lots of options. I mean, there's other pitchers and stuff out there.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
I
people.
would like Nola back. though.
I want to get the guy from. I think he's in the Korean baseball league,
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
but
He's
we're not gonna get him though.
He's the number one like
He's in the top pitcher.
10. He's like number one. There's two. There's one who's number 6, and there's one
Yeah.
who's number 1.
Mhm.
I just recently saw the list as well, so that's why I knew. But there's 2 from the Korean League. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get either of them, but
Never know.
Otani today said he wouldn't. He doesn't care about location. He wants to go to a contender. So
We are technically that.
I mean, I don't think he's gonna come to Philly just because I don't know where he's gonna play again.
Wherever he wants, bro.
We can't. He's gonna play. I mean, he's gonna DH obviously.
Yeah,
So then Schwarber's going in the field, I guess.
it's fine. You live with that.
It's fine. I
You
mean,
live with it.
I'm sure.
Well, can't Otani? No, Otani can't
He-
play
he-
outfield.
could play outfield before his surgery. He was playing outfield
Oh,
before his
yeah.
surgery, or sometimes.
But now he's not.
No,
now
it's
he's
not.
allowed at all.
Probably not for this year. It's like Harper type situation where Harper can play.
Pain. At that point, you suck it up and put Schwarber out there.
Should be fun.
Who gives a shit if he makes an error?
And then I guess Wheeler won Gold Glove.
Oh, good.
Stott did not.
Pain.
But Kim from the the Padres won. He's
Second base.
Yeah, he was the first ever Korean player to win Gold Glove.
He is a good fielder.
Yeah.
He did make a couple plays. I remember when we versed him, he was like diving and
Mhm.
he's a solid defender too. I mean, I think Stott kind of deserved it a little more, but I'm not mad at who it went to. You know, I'm not. It's not like it went to like Albies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't even think Albies was up for. I forget who the third guy was. Oh, Nico Horner from the Cubs.
But that's solid. I mean, I think we had a good. Hopefully, we have a good off season.
What's your prediction? Who we gonna get?
We're getting
Anybody?
Nola back. I think Hoskins is gone.
I think we're gonna make a big trade. Get a Soto.
Juan.
Yeah, supposedly we're gonna make a trade. Possibly make a trade for him. Get.
Who are we giving up?
I mean prospects.
Oh, really?
Soto. Someone said like package of like Soto and Hater. But I don't know how true it is, realistic it is.
I feel like we have more of a chance of getting Otani, to be honest.
But we'll see. I mean,
Anything
they're
happens.
supposedly going to try and trade him. They think Soto will be traded before the season is up. Already, season starts. So we'll see. I guess.
Because like he won't resign there, or just because they can't afford him, or
I guess both. I mean, he signed a huge deal, so he should be there for a few years. I think.
yeah, I'm confused on why they're suddenly getting rid of him now.
But I think maybe I don't know. I don't know if they're actually going to maybe just to get prospects
True.
as they get a
when
little
you have-
older
when
and
you
they
have Machado, Tatis, and the third guy, who's not Soto. Who's the third? Who's their other players really good? Bogarts.
yeah Bogarts.
Yeah, when you have them three, I mean Soto's kind of like a.
He's their best player, but
I mean that I guess. It depends on the day. I think honestly, they could all be their best players, so depending on which day
it
it is.
should.
But yeah, I mean, baseball, we got a long while till it comes back. But I mean, we'll keep you guys updated on what the free agency and everything looks like, and if there's any big trades. Then we can go to the Eagles because this week they're on a bye, and we don't have nothing to talk about this week.
They're
good. Resting or healing.
I mean, they looked pretty good against Dallas.
They look great against Dallas.
They just had a couple
the defense
hiccups at the end.
Yeah,
a couple of penalties. I don't know if they were actually penalties, all of them, but
for sure.
But they won, and that's all that matters.
Exactly. Dak got tabletopped.
He did.
That was a fun time.
And then,
I'm glad he didn't get hurt.
But he killed the Giants last night, so he's back.
I think we could kill the Giants. Okay.
Well, supposedly Eagles don't blow teams out this year. Cowboys blow a lot of teams out, but they also have three. They also have 3 losses, and we have 1. So
they lost to the Cardinals.
They lost to the Cardinals.
We lost to the Jets, who actually are a solid team.
Cardinals, Niners, and Eagles.
Yeah. The Jets actually have a solid team, even without Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty decent.
Top pass defense in the league. So.
Yeah.
I mean, and Cowboys killed them, though.
Who, the Jets?
Yeah.
Did they?
But
they also lost to the Cardinals without Kyler Murray. That's all you ever have to say. They lost to the Cardinals without Kyler.
But, I mean, otherwise...
Yeah, no, I
mean,
have
everybody a tough schedule coming up.
Everybody looks great. We had a tough schedule this whole year so far. And people said we were going to lose a lot, and now we're 8-1, and now people are saying that we're lucky. So are we lucky, or do we have the tough schedule and we won? I'm confused. People change the narrative every 5 minutes. I just want to understand what it is. Are we lucky now, or is our schedule not tough anymore? Because at the beginning of the year, everybody was like, "Oh, the Eagles' schedule is tough. They're not going to win," and now we're 8-1.
We're the only. We're the only.
We're the only 8-1 team.
Yeah, we're the only 8-1 team.
Yeah.
But the Cowboys and Dolphins actually, that are 2 teams that people are hype on, obviously.
Yeah.
And both have not beat a team over 500 this year yet. So.
Yeah.
I can't remember who we've played that was over 500. I guess Dallas is 1.
The Jets were 2.
Jets,
over 500 teams.
Yeah, at the time. Who's what we played? I don't know if the Commanders were over 500.
I have no idea.
I don't think so. The Rams. The Rams definitely weren't. Who else did we play? The Rams definitely weren't. The Patriots, that was week 1.
Okay.
Vikings were not. The Buccaneers might have been at the time we played them.
Possibly.
Commanders, no. Rams, no. Jets weren't. Dolphins were. And that's it. Cowboys. And we get the Chiefs next week.
If we win next week, we are definitely the best team in the league.
I think right now they are.
I think we are too, but I think if we beat the Chiefs...
Especially after watching football yesterday and all these teams losing. The Ravens lost. Who else lost? The Bengals lost.
CJ Stroud is the real deal.
Mm-hmm. Who else lost last night? That was a favorite. Anybody?
Not that I can remember. I don't really watch unless the Eagles are playing. Not gonna lie.
The Niners killed the Jaguars.
The Niners did kill the Jaguars. Nick Bosa and Chase Young.
The Chargers lost, but the Lions are good.
The Lions are good.
That's really it. I think the biggest upset was really Browns, Ravens, and Texans over Bengals.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Tonight, the Bills should probably beat the Broncos.
Bills versus the Broncos. Bills lose 35-32.
I mean, possible.
Because the Bills
Broncos did beat the Chiefs last week, right?
Yes, it did. Because it was snowing. Because they stink. But yeah, looking good for the Eagles. I think this upcoming week when we talk about it, it's the game, as it gets closer versus the Chiefs. I feel like, depending on what happens in that game will define who the best team in the league is at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I think right now, just based on record, I guess it's Eagles and Lions.
Yeah,
but
Ravens.
Ravens are up there. Niners are still up there. Yeah. Chiefs are still up there. Bills are probably up there.
Bills and Dolphins should be up there, but they kind of look like they don't know what sport they're playing sometimes.
So. Yeah, their offense goes bad, and then their defenses aren't that great.
True.
So then they kind of just falter. A lot of turnovers over there.
Yeah, we actually take care of the ball most of the time.
Yeah, Hurts has been better.
Yeah.
He had a few games, but whatever.
We all have a few games. And then the Flyers The Flyers, I mean, aren't they winning? I mean, I haven't really watched a ton of games.
They won a couple
But I've been
recently.
trying to
They
keep
lost
up.
like 4 in a row, I think, and then they won a couple recently. It's not bad. I mean, they beat the Kings and they beat the Sabres, I think, recently. So it's been pretty decent. I mean, they're definitely like living above expectations. Yeah, they beat the Kings. They beat the Ducks.
I mean, at this point, we're just trying to get
They
experience.
did lose to the Sharks.
Oh, the Sharks good.
The Sharks were winless when they beat us. So,
Pain. I mean,
but otherwise, I mean, they've been.
we are young. I mean, at this point, we're just trying to get experience out there.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't really want them to really win. Try and get good draft picks.
I heard that the number 1 draft pick this year is better than Connor Bedard.
All right.
I don't
Hopefully.
know how true
And we're
that
not gonna
is.
get number 1 pick, but you know.
We could get close. I mean, we could if we start sucking. It'll happen. But yeah, not a lot going on with the Flyers right now. I mean, well, if anything crazy happens, we'll bring them up. But I mean, right now we're just gonna tell you if they won or lost at this point.
Yeah.
And then obviously the Sixers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are they the best team in the NBA right now?
I mean, they're
They're
definitely getting our hopes up for who knows what will happen in the spring. But I mean, right now they're building a lot of excitement.
we have to have the best duo.
Yeah, I mean, who else?
I mean, the first person of that duo just won Player of the Week, averaging 37, 12, and 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other part of the duo won Player of the Week the first week,
Yep.
and he was averaging 39 and like 7 and 7 or some shit.
Something, and then he
And then he threw up 50 last
put his
night.
50 last night, so he'll get Player of the Week this upcoming
You know,
week probably.
37 from the big guy.
Because Embiid is questionable for tomorrow's game, so
Oh no!
Maxey might have to score 50.
Oh no! And Oubre is out.
Oubre is out. Batum is out.
Oh god!
I mean, we're playing the Pacers again, so
Back to back.
it's a home and away type. Wait, tomorrow is
No, tomorrow's somebody else.
no, we're playing the Pacers
Back to back.
on Wednesday, I think. No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah,
Yeah.
for that playoff.
Tomorrow's the play in tournament, not the play in tournament. The
The in-season tournament.
yes.
Oh yeah, so I guess we do. Dang, and Embiid's not playing.
He's questionable.
Oh.
I feel like he'll play. He has left hip like soreness. I mean,
He'll play. I mean, I feel like that's the time not to sit. Maybe like another game. Maybe
Yeah,
next
sit the-
game.
I mean,
I feel like the in-season tournament's not the time that you don't sit because it's a big game actually, which I kind of like now about the in-season tournament.
and they almost fought him last week. The Pistons. Did you see that?
Fought who?
Embiid, because he hit a three
I
at the
saw
buzzer.
that. And then he was like, I guess they didn't read the rules because this tournament has to do with points,
Yeah, points
and
matter.
wins.
Mm-hmm.
So because if everybody's like, if the top 4 teams are 4-0, but we have 1,000 points and you have 100 points,
Yeah.
we get the first place
Mhm.
and you don't. But Pistons, Detroit. Like, name one good thing about Detroit? Music?
Eminem.
Do they have music?
I mean, they have like Motown.
Yeah, that's about it.
Eminem.
The Pistons suck.
Pistons are bad. The Lions are good again.
Lions are good. Lions are on the come up. Detroit,
The Red Wings, I don't think are good again.
Who?
The Red Wings.
I doubt it.
Tigers bad.
Ass. The only thing good that you had this year was watching Miguel Cabrera retire. I mean, like, sad. It's just real sad. But anyway, yeah, no, the Sixers look unreal. I mean, this Kelly Oubre injury kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that whoever hit him with their car. He has a few broken ribs. Hopefully, he's gonna miss probably a couple months, depending, I guess, if the ribs hurt any organs or anything like that. But we'll see.
I mean,
He was a big loss. He was playing so well, probably the best of his career, honestly.
definitely the
He
best
was
of his career.
he was enjoying it.
But I mean, I have high hopes that when he does come back, obviously it'll be like he's never left. The biggest problem right now is who's filling that spot. I mean, Embiid, Maxey, and Harris have been playing out of their goddamn mind.
Yeah, Melton has looked good the last
Melton's
couple
finally
games.
learned how to shoot. It's like a miracle.
Beverly is shooting.
Beverly's-
Batum has been really good.
Beverly's hustle is it's unquestionable. Like it's unfathomable.
Yeah, unfathomable.
Yeah, like
And then-
how good and like how much you love him when he's on your team and how much you hate him when he's not.
Batum's been really good.
Batum has been a great
I don't think
veteran presence.
Mars has played yet.
No.
No, and then who else?
Robert Covington's been looking solid.
Covington looks fine.
I mean, he's playing a good defense when he's
Korkmaz
out there. Korkmaz. I mean,
he had one good game. Then last night he looked horrible.
I mean, he's like a
rhythm. He's
he's
never
a
gonna
role
get.
player. I mean, he's only coming in to shoot and gets to get points. He's not doing anything else. I mean, for the amount of time he's played, I feel like he's been playing great.
Paul Reed looked decent the other night. I don't know. I can't remember what he did last night, but I think he looked fine.
Hey, listen, Paul Reed. I think he's been playing great too. He doesn't even get touches. Like, they don't even call plays for that man. He just gets rebounds and just gets up there. I mean, he's hustling every play too. Like, him and Patrick Beverly are unmatched players.
Who else are we missing?
Um,
Obviously, Maxey and Embiid been amazing.
Yeah, well, we haven't talked about them. If you don't know, you don't know how good they are.
I can't remember who else.
I honestly don't remember either.
I think it's it, honestly.
Do you think right now Maxey top 10 player in the NBA?
I mean, I guess he has to be, right?
I mean,
just based off of. I mean, if you base off the first couple weeks,
I think so.
He's. I mean,
Can you
he's third in the MVP voting.
Damn.
I mean, obviously it's very early.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if
Jokic is 1 and Embiid is 2.
I mean, having 2 Sixers up there is pretty crazy.
And Tobias is 16th.
Well, Tobias is shooting 70% from the field right now, averaging 20. That's absolutely absurd. He's a small forward. He's getting 20 points, 10 rebounds, a couple assists. Defense is outrageous. I think
that's the biggest thing. They're playing a lot better defense, which they did not play under Doc. And I think we kind of knew Nick Nurse was going to play good defense.
Yeah, well, also having Harden on the team.
Made it much worse.
Yeah. Looks like that Harden trade's looking really good for us right now.
Yeah, I mean they're 0-4.
They're 0-4, and he has not looked good at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Sixers look phenomenal. I mean, hopefully we can keep us up. Hopefully, I mean, I don't see it as being a fluke because I feel like Nick Nurse is just this good of a coach that he can, especially having a defensive stud like Embiid, and then also a defensive stud like Tobias Harris. Even D'Anthony Melton. I mean, look at Maxey. Maxey's out here stuffing people at the back.
Yeah, had 3 blocks last night.
6 foot, just jumping on people's heads. I mean,
he just looks more comfortable too, and he just
because now he actually has the ball in his hand.
He has the ball in his hand more, and I think even Embiid. I think in that old system they forced it to Embiid. And now Embiid's kind of all right, now you're giving me some. I don't have to score every drive, every play, and every possession.
And he's still averaging 30.
He had what was it the other night?
He has
last Monday when they played the Pistons.
He was 26 points.
He had 48. What do you have?
48.
Right.
Yeah, and he had
only 28 minutes.
In the third quarter, he had 26 points. He was 7 for 7.
So he's super efficient.
Yeah,
and he still is playing defense, and he's getting. It seems like even even the non-Embiid minutes they look fine. I don't.
Oh well, I mean,
we're not out there oh god, here we go. Here's a lead losing.
When you have Maxey in there still and Tobias when Embiid's I need a rest, and you have Maxey and Embiid just playing the way they are.
And then obviously,
Maxey.
Oubre was there too, kind of holding. And Oubre, even in the last 3 games, he hasn't been.
I mean, he hasn't
been even shooting.
No, he hasn't. He's shot 5 shots.
But he has 10 points, 7 boards, couple steals, and he's not known for crashing the boards or playing defense. He had a steal for a fast break points.
You could tell that the whole team just having a good time out there, and that's basically what we were missing. I mean, I still say that if Harden was here, I feel like everybody would still be playing well, but the fact that he's not, it gives Maxey the freedom to be this superstar player that we know he could be. I think Maxey's going to win Most Improved.
I mean, he has to.
And then I think he's absolutely going to be an all-star this year with no doubt. Probably all second team all NBA.
I mean, he could be first at this point.
I mean, if he
keeps it up, he's
he
averaging over 25, and
because it doesn't go by positions anymore. It just goes by the best 10 players or best 5 players, and then best 5 players, and then best 5 players. I could see Max being a top 15 player this year for sure.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Who knows? Maybe they'll get out of the second round this year. I mean, they beat the Celtics finally. They never beat them. That was home, right?
That was home.
So a little different, but
still played good.
Still played really well.
Everybody played.
They tried to choke it at the very end.
They did. They always try and choke it.
But they held strong, won it. That's all you could ask for.
We have high hopes. We're definitely saying we have the highest hopes right now. We'll see how it looks next week because we have a week filled with Sixers games. Game tomorrow. I think there's a game Wednesday. And then they're off Thursday, game Friday, I'm pretty sure.
And they definitely played tomorrow and Friday because of the tournament.
Yeah, I think they play Wednesday too.
They play tomorrow, Wednesday against the Celtics at home again.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday at the Hawks. And then Sunday at the Nets.
Yep. So we have a week filled of Sixers basketball. So Monday next week for the podcast, we're coming in hot. Sixers talk.
They play on, no one plays on Thanksgiving.
No. But very exciting stuff. You want to do the Immaculate Grid while you get your phone out?
Oh, yeah.
Because we'll end it with that. We don't want to talk about sports too much and bore everybody.
What do you want? Basketball?
We do basketball.
This is interesting.
We'll start with basketball.
All right, so it's Pistons, Cavs, Kentucky across the top.
Okay.
And then it's Lakers, Knicks, 10 rebounds a game across the left side.
All right. First squad.
Lakers, Pistons.
Darko Milicic. I don't know.
Did he play for the Lakers?
I don't know.
Sheed, no. Tayshaun, no. Bogdanovich, no. How about Lakers, Cavs?
Obviously LeBron.
Mm-hmm. Mike Miller?
I don't know if he played for the Lakers.
I don't know if he did either. Rondo?
Rondo played for the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Did he play for the Cavs?
I can't remember.
I feel like he did.
We could hold it.
He played for so many.
Lakers,
teams.
Kentucky. Was when Gabriel...
Anthony Davis.
I know Anthony Davis. When in Gabriel. Was he on the Lakers?
He is on the Lakers.
Yeah, I got it. 2%.
Good guess.
Knicks, Kentucky. Julius Randle. Probably the only one I can really think of. Quickly?
Dog, I don't know any teams these players played for except for like a few. I mean, I know Julius Randle played for Kentucky, I'm pretty sure.
Quickly and who's the other guy?
Grimes.
All right.
RJ Barrett.
I did Quickly.
Duke.
RJ Barrett's Duke. And then 10 rebounds a game, Kentucky. Davis or Towns, I guess. Randall? I don't know if Randall.
Averages 10 rebounds a game.
It's 10 rebounds a game in, I guess, in NBA season.
In NBA season.
Davis or Towns, probably.
I mean, Towns, yeah.
Towns is safe.
Let's do Towns.
Yeah. Cavs, 10 rebounds a game.
Kevin Love.
It's probably a high one.
Shaq.
Oh, only 29%. Pistons, 10 rebounds a game. Jalen Duren. I don't know if he counts.
He doesn't count, yeah. Rashid. Ben Wallace.
You think Ben had 10?
At some point, I think he did, but I could be wrong.
He did.
Andre Drummond.
That's Drummond. Knicks, Pistons.
Andre Drummond.
I think.
Did he play for the Knicks?
I don't know if he played for the Knicks. He was on the Cavs. Knicks, Cavs.
I mean, Rasheed Wallace played for the Knicks.
Was he on the Pistons?
Yeah, Wallace and Wallace.
I mean, was he on the Knicks?
I thought he was on the Knicks. Maybe not. Chauncey Billups played for the Knicks.
Chauncey Billups played for the Pistons.
I don't know if he played for the Knicks.
I don't think so. Not positive, though. Tayshaun ever played for the Knicks? Ish Smith
played
for the Knicks? I don't think so.
No.
That's one team he didn't play for.
JaVale McGee? No.
Tough.
Yeah, we'll go. What's the next one?
Cleveland Knicks. J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith. It's a good one. Iman Shumpert.
Cavs, Lakers.
Damn. That could have been J.R. Smith.
It would just have been the same thing, probably. I mean,
Iman definitely played for the Knicks.
Cavs,
And the Cavs.
Lakers. I feel like there's someone obvious, but I can't think of them.
Cavs, Lakers.
Dion Waiters. Was in the Lakers?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great one.
It's 0.7%.
Jesus, good guess.
Pistons, Lakers. No, Blake Griffin did not. Blake Griffin play for the Knicks? No, he played for the Nets. Lakers?
KG, no. Amari Stoudemire.
No.
Courtney Lee
For
played for the Knicks.
he's on the Rockets, the Knicks.
Kevin Martin.
Who's a random Laker that's a Piston? Luke Kennard? No, never on the Lakers.
No, he's on
The
the Clippers. A
Uh,
random Laker that played for the Pistons.
Yeah. Not Chauncey. I feel like we had one, but I can't think of who it is now.
I said Darko.
I don't know if he was on the Lakers, yeah.
I don't know any Pistons. And I don't. And the Lakers, I mean, I barely know too.
Joe Ingles. No.
Isaiah.
Alec Burks. Is he on the Pistons? Is he on the Pistons right now?
No, I have no idea.
Where's Alec Burks at right now?
Got me.
I think he's on the Pistons.
Did he play for the Lakers?
Played for the Knicks.
Oh, he did play for the Knicks. Go for it. Fuck it.
Alec Burks. Yes, 10%.
Good guess. You're on fire.
Lakers, Pistons, tough one. Not Rasheed, not Melo. Melo was never on the Pistons, right?
Nope. Lakers, Pistons.
Who was on these Pistons like 5 years ago?
5 years ago? I can't barely remember.
Isaiah Stewart, is he new?
Vernon Maxwell.
Vernon Maxwell, I mean, it's possible. I don't know.
Ronnie Turieff.
Greg Monroe?
Greg Monroe was on the Pistons. I think he was on the Lakers. I know.
Go for it.
I know he was on the Bucks, but
No. Top answer would have been Dennis Rodman.
Oh God, he was on the Lakers.
I guess it's I guess the end of his career.
You lost me.
Andre Drummond.
He was on the Lakers. Yes.
Chucky Atkins. DJ Augustine. Steve Blake. Avery Bradley. Kwame Brown. Reggie Bullock. Caron Butler. Jose Calderon. KCP. Mo Evans.
Darko was not.
Lindsey Hunter. No. Bob Mack. Aaron McKee. Jody Meeks. Morris.
Jody Meeks.
Steve Mikhailuk. Smush Parker. Christian Wood.
Christian Wood. Really? That's a random one.
Yeah. I think that's it for that one. 8 out of 9, not bad.
We could do the football one.
Do the football one real quick. Alright, let's see. We got. Oh, I closed the back. Alright, here we go. And then we'll close it up for you guys. We got Vikings Seahawks.
Sean Alexander, Adrian Peterson.
Did either of them? No.
Matt Castle. Matt Hasselback. Sidney Rice.
That's a good one. That's right. Alright, Lions Vikings.
Chad Greenway. Jarrett Allen.
You just named it Vikings?
I feel like Chad Greenway. I don't know why.
He might have been. How about Vikings 5,000 receiving yards career?
Randy Moss, Chris Carter,
Justin Jefferson,
possibly.
I'll do Chris Carter. Only 29. Patriots 5,000 receiving yards.
Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, Gronkowski, Aaron Hernandez, R.I.P.
Did Welker. 5,000 and then first round draft pick. I mean, it's
Calvin Johnson, T.O., Jerry Rice.
We can go with Calvin,
Megatron.
He's only 21%. First round pick by the Seahawks. Russell Wilson. Was he first round?
Russell Wilson.
DK.
Bobby Wagner. DK?
I don't know if DK was the first
I don't
round.
think
No,
DK
he
was
fell.
either. Yeah. because of his attitude.
I feel like Russell Wilson was
I feel like Russell Wilson was like the 27th pick or something.
something like that.
Go with Russell.
I clicked Russell Okun by accident. He was correct. Patriots Seahawks.
How many people picked him?
2%.
Damn, we got so lucky there. Fuck it. Who is it? What's the next one?
Patriots Seahawks. I think
Patriots.
there's an obvious one, but I can't think of them.
It's
Malcolm
Deion Branch.
Deion Branch, not Malcolm Butler. Yeah.
Love Deion Branch.
First round pick by the Lions. Just do
Matthew Stafford. Barry Sanders.
I did Aiden Hutchinson. 11%. Patriots Lions. You got me there.
Sonny Michel. It's a running back, I know.
Danny
Danny Amendola.
Amendola.
What's up with it?
And then the last one is Vikings. Lions. Could do Adrian Peterson.
He was
I think
a Lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, do Adrian Peterson. We're 9 for 9. Fuck it.
Yep.
Let's go.
Good stuff.
Who would have thought that we'd get 9 out of 9 on the frickin'
Football. Russell Wilson was not one, so.
Oh, thank God. Wow, we've really lucked out. Hey, sometimes it's better to be lucky than be good. I was throwing names out there. Sidney Rice, who's that?
He was good for a little bit.
He was good for a little bit. I remember him.
But yeah. Good, nice, short week.
Yeah, we're going to keep it short this week. We had a busy week. I just got back from vacation.
Maybe next week we'll do some Thanksgiving stuff. Maybe we'll bring some anime back.
Yeah. We'll talk about anime.
I'll have
a quiz ready for us.
We'll be live talking about the Eagles Chiefs probably if we're recording on Monday.
Could be. We'll do Thanksgiving stuff. I'll bring in a Thanksgiving sandwich for us.
Oh, we need to do our hot take next week.
Yes.
Our what is it? Orange soda and Jello.
Oh yeah, strawberry Jello. Yeah, good call. We'll do that next week too. Hot takes. I'll bring in something Thanksgiving for us that we can all share. Are they guys doing that with us next week?
Yeah, we'll ask them.
We'll ask if they want to. We'll have a Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving pod. Wherever I'll bring in something to eat.
Yeah.
Yummy. All right. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed the pod. That's it.
Yeah. And thanks, drinking straight from the tap. We're unfiltered.